Hello all and welcome back. Thank you for returning, and if you are new here, hello. Today I wanted to share a quick story with you guys, and it's about how sometimes we don't take our own advice. And I realized this recently because I had bought my friend a journal, and I was like, you can use this journal to write down the things that you need to get done this week. Just have it as like a to-do list, or you can use it as just a journal. Write your thoughts, ideas, goals, whatever you want to use it for. And I told him, like, use this as a to-do journal, right? So a few days had passed, and I guess he could tell that, like, I had thoughts running through my head. I was just thinking about different things. And he asked me, like, what's wrong? You all right? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just thinking about all the things that I need to get done tomorrow. And he was like, I think you should write it down. And I was like, nah, it's okay. I'll remember it tomorrow. And he was like, I think you should write it down. And I was just like, well, I think I'll just remember. Like, no biggie. I'll remember tomorrow. I just need to know what I should start with first. And he was like, exactly. Once you write down everything, you see it on a piece of paper, then you'll be able to see what you need to tackle first, and, put it in order or whatnot. And I was just like, I literally just got you a journal to do the exact same thing that you're now telling me to do, and I'm not even applying it to my own life. And the reason why I suggested you to have this to-do list, because I felt like once you write down your ideas, once you write down your to-do list, what you need to get taken care of, what you need to do, your day flows a lot better because it's more structured. Like, you can say, once I wake up, I'm going to do a light workout. After my light workout, I'm going to have me some tea or coffee. After that, I'm going to check my emails. After that, I'm going to get ready for work. After that, I'm going to go to the grocery store. And you have a list of everything that you need to do. And it doesn't have to be in the exact order that you want to get it done. However, you can check off things as you go down your list, right? So that's the reason why I suggested the to-do list, which is very helpful. Very, very helpful, because I've done it several times. I just haven't really incorporated that in a very long time. And I was like, I'm giving you advice on things that will, like, improve your day-to-day activities and your day-to-day life, but yet I'm not applying it to my life. And I stepped back and I was like, you know what? I do that a lot. I give advice, I give suggestions, but I don't really apply it to my life. And that's the thing. We don't take our own advice sometimes. We can dish it out, we can give it to people, we can recommend things to people. But when it comes to us, we kind of put ourselves last to get things taken care of that we need to do, when we should be our first priority. Yes, I know if you have family, if you have kids, a husband, a wife, you have to make sure you take care of your home, right? But you also have to take care of yourself. And if you're not taking care of yourself, then how are you going to show up and be the best person to your family? So that's why I say, when we help people and we give people ideas and suggestions, we need to make sure we are giving that to ourselves as well. And of course, it's not going to look the exact same as what we're giving out to other people because the situation is different. But we can make sure we are doing healthy habits. We are incorporating things that can make us a better person to our families, make us a better person for ourselves, so that way we can show up and be all the way good for everybody else. That was really just the whole story of it, just that we don't take our own advice sometimes. And we should definitely do that more. If it's something that we want to do, or we feel like it's something in our lives is slacking a little bit, we feel like we don't have like much time during the day, or we feel like, the world is just moving too fast, then we can start using these habits and these suggestions that we give to other people and start utilizing that in our lives. Another quick example, my dad, like, he would always say, like, the time goes by so fast. Like, he has so much to do in a day. And then before you know it, it's like 7, 8 o'clock. And he has not even completed some of the things that he needed to get done. And he's an early bird already. So I was just like, you know what? Once you get up, like, why don't you just start tackling everything that you need to tackle? And, don't kind of like waste time and just let time go by and then jump into things. And that was something that I needed to do, because I feel like the day goes by very, very fast. But I'm not a morning person. I really don't like waking up very early. I can, but I would not want to if I had a choice, right? So as I'm telling him, why don't, instead of once you get up, why don't you start tackling some of the things that you need to get done? Make sure you refresh yourself, get you a nice breakfast, get you something to hydrate yourself, and then start doing the things that you need to do in a day. But yet I wasn't doing that. And so I was like, why don't, and then I did. I told myself, I was like, you know what? I want to start having more time in the day. So I'm going to start waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I did that for maybe like a good week. And then I went back to waking up later after 8 o'clock. And that's the thing. Like, I'm telling my pops what he should be doing, but yet I'm not incorporating that in my life. And that's something that can help him. I feel like that can help him if he starts doing it as a routine, and, you know, here and there, just start doing it, initiating that little by little. But I'm not even waking up early, but yet I'm complaining that time is going by so fast. And that's the thing. Like I said, we give out really good advice to people. However, we do not take our own advice sometimes. So the whole story of this video is just to start doing things that you tell other people to do, if it aligns with your situation, if it aligns with your life. Of course, it's not going to be the exact same, because like I mentioned, the situations are different. However, if it's a healthy habit that you're suggesting other people to do, then you can incorporate that in your life and start seeing how your daily activities are changing. You have more time in the day, you're getting more things done. So that's what, let's try to start taking our own advice. And I don't even want to say try, because I feel like when you say try, it's like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Like, you know. So actually, let's start putting in the action to getting it done. To putting in the action to take our own advice and to actually incorporate it in our day-to-day activities whenever we wake up. Alrighty, so that is pretty much all for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to really just start suggesting that you guys start taking your own advice a little bit more than you have. And if that doesn't really relate to you, then hey, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great, and you're doing great regardless. Alrighty, keep spreading love, light, and positivity. I hope y'all a bunch of abundance, and I will see y'all on the next video. And you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and if there's any suggestions that you think I should start doing, you have any good pointers or anything like that, just leave it in the comments and we can discuss it. I can, maybe see if it aligns with my life, because we all got something that we can teach other people. Like, we're all on a journey of just learning and being able to teach others on something that they can start incorporating in their lives. Okay, so again, thank you guys for watching my video. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.